You are Senorita Paula Castillo, the sister of Ricardo Castillo?
Si, Excellency.
The daughter, Mr. President, of General Jose Castillo, whom you met during the Buena Vista campaign.
Please be seated.
Excellency, the major domo of my father's hacienda, Pablo Maria San Martin de la Cruz y Bustamante.
Signor Presidente, salud. Gracias.
Captain Carroll, my military aide, tells me that you've come from California with an important petition.
Si, Excellency.
I have here definite grave charges against your brother Ricardo Castillo. Criminal charges, including treason, murder, and banditry.
No. It is a great lie, Signor Ricardo. He protect the land, the people. Your gringos, with my own hand, I would cut the hearts out of
Silence!
You're speaking to the President of the United States.
Forgive, Excellency. Pablo, he is what you call excited. But please believe all he says is the truth. My brother is a patriot, not a bandit.
Honest emotion is sometimes good for the soul.
Gracias, Excellency.
Should be seated?
Please, I cannot be seated. I am what you call ready to explode. For 3 months I have traveled to reach you, with only our Pablo, wanting to say these words to you. To demand, Excellency, you hurry your army to California, to give my people justice and peace.
What is disturbing your peace and denying you justice?
The Americans, Excellency.
Gringos!
Pablo,
What Americans, Senorita?
those who say they are your government.
Senorita, I was chosen to this high office because I commanded the American troops against your people. And now I find myself without the power to live up to that treaty and give you the protection we guaranteed you.
But they steal our lands, they kill our cattle, they take our homes, they shoot our vaqueros.
This report, Senorita, says it is your people, led by your own brother, who do those things.
That is what they say. But they did not tell you my father was killed.
I didn't know.
Do not tell you those things. It could not be my brother who murdered my father. The gringos knew my father was your friend. Knew he would appeal to you as I am now doing. He said before he died, tell General Taylor, we have peace and content to Mexican rule. Tell him he say, under Treaty Guadelupe-Hidalgo, you have promised peace. Now, Excellency, I am come. I have tell. I am waiting.
Senorita, you have all my sympathy. You have the splendid courage of your father.
Gracias, senor.
I shall take steps to my military aide, Captain Carroll, will inform you of my action in the matter.
Gracias, Excellency. Senor Capitan, maybe you bring the American army to California?
It would be a privilege and a pleasure.
Adios.
Adios.
John, you went through the Mexican campaign with me. You appreciate the Mexican character and sympathize with these people who now find themselves a part of our nation.
Yes, General.
It's a vast territory, New Mexico and California. A ticklish problem. It's inconceivable that a man of General Castillo's standing should have been murdered by Americans.
I believe the Senorita. Every word, including her defense of her brother.
So do I. The State Department sent out 2 agents. They've never been heard from. The situation is grave. Calhoun is on my back to declare California for slavery. Clay is on the other side of the fence. And while they quarrel, there is some force at work to undo the treaty.
They figure the great distance to California guarantees them safety.
Yes, politicians take advantage of that. Government is suspended. What is there to prevent these forces in Washington, New York, from dispossessing the rightful owners?
That would be banditry, treason.
But the prize, empire that even you may see penetrated with railroads, dotted with cities, the Pacific coast, a rival of the Atlantic. Men will not hesitate at anything to get that.
Then, General?
John, this time I want a man to go to California as my personal representative to enforce the terms of the treaty. To do this without force of arms. I want a soldier, one I can trust, to go openly with all the authority I can legally give him. Carroll, you are ordered to California for just that purpose. You will talk to Senorita Castillo, get from her the facts in detail, when she's in a calmer mood. Report back to me, receive final instructions.
Yes, General.
Being dead or missing will be of no value.
I understand, sir.
Ricardo, your sister is bringing a stranger along. A gringo soldier.
A gringo appeared to our hiding place? I wonder what has happened to her to do such a thing. Halt! Hands up, gringo!
Ricardo, you make mistake.
I make mistake when I shoot down any gringo.
This is Capitan John Carroll from His Excellency, the President of the United States.
Mistake or not, I take your pistols. Pablo, quítale las pistolas. Sí, señor. Desmond, pronto.
So this is Ricardo, the patriot.
Pablo, you know this man?
Si, senor. This is the American army that was sent to give us law and peace.
Enough, Pablo. My brother, I have come back to you and this greeting.
Hermanita mía. Yo soy muy feliz de verte, querida. Pero, ¿por qué lleva ese hombre aquí?
Capitan Carroll wants to talk with you.
Ricardo, I want to help your people.
How? With the words or deeds?
Well, my first proposal is that you disband your men and I shall recommend a pardon.
Are you crazy, Capitan? These Americans who shoot me down, they say I'm a bandido.
While you raid the country at night with your men, I can't enforce peace.
He is right, Ricardo.
I am not the aggressor.
You're the leader of one of the factions. Surrender to me, disband your men, and the first step toward peace will be accomplished.
You would have me do this?
Ricardo, the American government is powerful. The President is kind. Yes, my brother, I would have you do this.
I think my plan is the right one. Have confidence in me.
Confidence. I have no more.
Tonight we can talk, but I want you to come prepared to submit and disarm.
Come where?
To San Carlos, Ricardo. Tonight we hold fiesta at our home in honor of El Capitan, with music and dancing.
Senor, I shall come, but I promise nothing. Pablo, dame las pistolas.
Muy pronto, señor.
Thanks.
And my apology, senor. It was but the precaution.
Forget about it.
Y hermanita, ten mucho cuidado de esos americanos, ¿eh?
Si no, ten cuidado.
Well, Pablo, you go with them, huh?
Si, senor. I, Pablo, must guard the American army.
Hermanita, tenga cuidado, ¿eh?
Adiós.
Adiós, hermanita. Adiós.
Honeycutt, grabbing that San Carlos land and holding it our way will scare the daylights out of those other Mexicans.
I hear the girl Paula's home, planning a fiesta.
Maybe she goes with the title to that hacienda. That's an idea.
There's Ricardo, that brother in the mountains. He's got...
I figure he'll sneak down home.
Harris, going after him will be like sick of powder and dropping matches.
It's my powder and my matches.
Well, don't forget, it's my hide.
What are you aiming to do, pickle it some more?
No, and I don't aim to get it perforated by Ricardo, whether you like it or not.
I made you land commissioner, not liquor commissioner.
Sure, but I don't get Ricardo.
I don't need your help. I'll get him myself.
I must compliment you. It's splendid.
Gracias, senor. Before you Americans came, it was always happy and gay.
And it'll be that way again. Happiness and beauty.
You mean the senoritas?
No, the senorita.
I do not see her. Where is she?
I'm looking at her.
That, senor, is the speech of a caballero.
Señores! Señores! Su Ricardo. Buenas noches, señor.
Buenas noches, Pablo. Marqueta,
Ricardo,
que tú me pareces bien linda.
hermano mío.
Música, siga la fiesta y alegría.
Senor Capitan, I apologize for my rudeness when we met. I did not comprehend. And we have had much cause to distrust.
I understand.
Gracias, senor.
You've made your decision?
First, I must know what guarantee you can give before our men disband.
Tomorrow I shall go to Encinas and tell the court the Guadelupe-Hidalgo treaty must be enforced.
You think Harry and his gang who set up that court will listen?
They'll be told they have no authority.
They are the ones who have set a price on my head.
I'm in a position to cancel that.
Try his plan, Ricardo. You can't lose by that.
He offers us only fine words. Capitan Carroll, we have great responsibilities. You do not understand our peons.
On the contrary, all my life I've known them.
Where, senor?
Texas?
At Texan?
My father was at the Alamo.
The Alamo. Then how is it you would help our people?
There was a time when I wouldn't, but that's past.
Senor, if you, at Texan, forget the Alamo, I, a Californio, can hope for justice. The words you have just said count for more than all other assurances.
Ricardo, I'm only here to help you.
I will disband my men. Tomorrow, I'll meet at the Indian Spring when you come from Encinas.
I'll be there. Senorita Paula, your mission to Washington is bringing result. Permit the American Army to salute you.
Ricardo, Senor Capitan, this is what would have pleased our father.
Senor Capitan, I am proud to call you amigo.
Gracias, amigo.
Adios, sister.
Welcome, Dios.
Adios. Title of that senorita's hacienda.
I gotta have dignity. Mr. Land Commissioner, take the stand.
Take a pen. Sign those papers. I have no time to fool around with a couple of half-shot.
I gotta have testimony for the record.
Take it afterwards. Write in anything. Make it legal. I'm in a hurry.
I object.
Then it's overruled. You know Zach Taylor's got an arm last night, and we don't take possession right away with business.
I'm the court.
You're an awful nuisance. Now you get busy and fill titles.
Why the rush, Harris?
That's him, Judge. He tried to kill me last night. I charge him with attempted murder if the court please.
Strikes me the court just has to be pleased with anything you ask.
I demand this man's arrest.
Just what are you doing around here, young fella?
My first job is to see how soon I can get you off this bench.
Don't you try. What's your business?
I represent the President of the United States, and I'm here to clean up self-made courts like yours.
How do I know that you even ever seen Zach Taylor?
My credentials.
Ain't you afraid to go around without your army?
The authority of the federal government is enough for me.
Now who do you represent, Mr. Soldier?
That won't help you any.
I'll tell you what you are.
You're in with Ricardo Castillo and his gang. I ain't swallowing all this hocus-pocus about Zack Taylor. I'm the law here. You're under arrest.
You're not fooling me. You're just hired to boss these fools. And I'm making it my business to find out who you report to.
You'll never get back to Zack Taylor. All right, Hank. Come on, men. Take him out and lock him up.
All over?
Sure. Time for the court to crawl out.
Say, them papers are regular. Signed by Zack Taylor himself. How do you figure to get out of this?
Change that charge to murder. Then you convict him.
He might almost commit suicide.
Not almost. He will. That's an order. I'm going right now with plenty of men. Kick out that highfalutin senorita and take over that Castillo ranch. Come on, men.
Lovely creature.
Well, we got that Captain Cal where he won't be of much use to Ricardo for a while.
And for you, my Ricardo,
What has happened to me?
you are no longer an eagle.
And why, Pablo?
Listen to the gringo captain has clipped your wings.
You're wrong, amigo.
The eagle has become a twittering sparrow. May you be delivered, my Ricardo, from petticoats and a mantilla.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
The Americano Capitan, he is in jail.
Where?
In Encinas. I saw the gringos do it.
Pablo, hurry. You ride to San Carlos and tell my sister.
We must give her help El Capitan.
Si, senor.
Come on, you're moving out. The court says I am the owner now. I'm giving you all the best of it. I could keep you here, but I'm letting you go with your people.
And if I refuse,
I'll throw you out, personally.
you would dare touch me.
If I wasn't so pressed for time,
When Capitan Carol here...
we made that American captain see it our way.
Ricardo will kill you.
Move, I tell you, while you have the chance. Hank! That brother of hers will hear we jail Carol. Figure he'll show up at the jail to stage a rescue. You ride down there and be ready to grab him.
Well, we gotta commit suicide.
Yes, but not on ourselves.
Oh, no. On the captain. And we gotta do it slick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, maybe we could get him to take poison.
No, that upset his liver.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. I have it.
Huh?
We'll get him to cut his throat.
Oh, no. That's too messy. It'll spoil his uniform, and you know that belongs to the government.
Oh.
I know. I'll shoot him.
Now that'll wake him up.
Well, even so, I'll shoot him.
I'll shoot him.
I'll match you.
No, won't do it. I'll match you.
Well, wait a minute. We'll match each other.
That's a good idea.
Not a red cent.
I ain't got any color.
Now, this thing has got to be done. We'll do it together.
All right? Together.
Yeah.
Here. Lead on, Macduff, and keep to him who cries enough.
Pablo, take the horses and tie them somewhere. Come back and stand guard.
Si, senor.
Ricardo. Hit her again.
Was that you?
No?
Somebody's shooting. Come on.
All right. Come on.
So are we if we don't get him.
Let's go.
Hey, who do you think you're shooting at?
Somebody said suicide.
You did. To Harris.
Don't make sense. I'm a court, honey. Get a court. Gotta have dignity.
You'll need all your dignity when you tell Harris.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think you'll need?
A drink.
That's not a bad idea.
You hurt? Quick, let's get him into the saddle.
Si, senor.
Let me help you with that.
I thought it was nothing.
Here.
Gracias, Capitan.
He'll be all right. Pablo, we must take him home. Help me get him on the horse.
Si, senor.
Manuel! Senor, I have looked everywhere for you. You are hurt?
He'll be all right as soon as we get him to the hacienda.
No, senores. You cannot go to San Carlos. The gringos have taken the rancho. They have driven everyone out. And Paula? I found her and took her to my place. Every man that drove my sister from our home must die. Pablo, bring my horse.
No, Ricardo. You must wait.
Wait. That is what you always say, senor. Wait.
I promise you every man in that gang will be taken care of.
Si, amigo. But not by you. Your way is too slow. I, Ricardo Castillo, will kill him.
We'll take him to your hacienda. Better get a padre.
Si, senor.
Senorita Paula. Senorita, your brother is hurt.
Capitan, is it?
It's pretty bad, Isla.
Bring him in, quick. Put him in there.
Pablo, get some hot water.
Senor Capitan, General Taylor sent the wrong man. Go back to your president. Tell him your people have driven more of our peons from their homes, destroyed another family. You betray our confidence. My people pay another great price. You gringos who killed my father now murder another great patriot, my brother. Senor Capitan, you have failed. We want no more help from you.
Men, your leader is dead. Ricardo Castillo was my amigo. He believed me when I said you should disband. I didn't realize your situation was so hopeless, and that Harris and his bandits have made themselves a law.
We will be the law. We will avenge the death of Don Ricardo in our own way.
Now, wait a minute. What you propose to do will make you criminals. What I'm determined to do is by authority of the President of the United States. And by that authority, I'm the only law in California.
Senor Capitan, you will need men. Fighting men. Where will you get them?
Here, from among you. The followers of Ricardo Castillo.
Muchachos, el señor Capitán is right. He was Ricardo's amigo. He's our amigo.
¡Viva el Capitán! ¡Viva! ¡Viva! ¡Viva el Capitán! ¡Viva! ¡Viva el Capitán!
We want to talk to you.
Come around the court in the morning. That'll be here. What you... This is contempt. I'll have you jailed. You can't do this to me.
We'll hang him.
Oh, don't let me hang me. Don't.
You're leaving here, Judge.
Where are you taking me?
You're taking yourself.
I'm the law here. You will pay for this.
You're lucky to be riding a horse instead of a rail. If you ever come back here, we'll put a rope around your neck.
But you can't. God, stop it! Stop!
That'll be enough, boys. Honeycutt, do you think you're sober enough to understand what I'm going to say to you?
Sure.
You're getting out of California and you're not coming back. I don't have to tell you why. If you ever do come back, you'll hang from the nearest tree.
But
Hank, you ride to Encinas. Tell Honeycutt and the judge to send these titles back east. Tell the boys we got San Carlos signed and sealed.
How soon do you figure we can finish this other business?
I'm running this, but I want those other ranches ready to deliver, tied and legal. That's all you need to know. What's that?
It looks like His Honor the Judge.
Drunk again. What's the matter with you, Judge? Walking in your sleep? What'd you do, lose your pants?
Oh, that's what the dude gets for wearing nighties.
if you'll shut up and listen a minute and find out what happened, maybe you'll laugh out of the other side of your mouth.
Well, what happened?
Well, that American captain pulled me out of bed and run me out of town. You know, he must have had 500 men with him.
500?
Yes, even more than that, maybe. Looked like Ricardo Castillo's gang.
You don't lay off that bottle, you'll be seeing snakes.
Huh? Well, I tell you, he pulled me out of the window and tried to kill me.
Serves you right for letting him out of jail when you had him.
Huh?
Harris! Oh, Harris!
Looks like the judge won the race.
Hey, Judge, help me get these stickers out. I can't see very good without my glasses.
I've a mind to pit you in a messer cactus. What happened to you?
Carol doused me in a water trough.
These two are no use to us. You better see those titles get east yourself.
Kind of upsets your dignity, too, eh, Judge?
Ah, shut up.
Oh! I got one. You darn fool, that's my little toe.
Oh. Here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, that wasn't your little toe. Say, that captain says we're out of office.
And if we showed up again, he'd hang us.
Say, Harris, you got to see that we get our jobs back.
I put you two fools in once.
You mean we're out?
I am not putting you back. You fell down on that suicide job, and you're too dumb to know what that may mean to us. You stay here. I've got other plans.
I darn near lost my temper.
Yeah, he made me mad, too.
Senor, we caballeros believe only with fight can we drive these gringo gangs from California. We have agreed to your way, but this Harris...
I want Harris to stay right where he is at the San Carlos, not scatter his gang all over California.
Si, senor. Riding again tonight?
Yes, Juan, have the men ready. I know you're lying. This land was stolen. Better not be here when I come back. Get off in an hour.
And I got this deed to prove it.
You're not the owner of this land. You jumped it. Now get off and stay off.
Wake up, you two. We're sitting on a volcano. Most any day the wind may come in from the east to take over those ranches we've grabbed. With that Captain Carroll still running loose, our ownership might be questioned. Then where do we get off?
Well, if you'd only put us back in office...
A fine pair you are, leaving me to do everything with the whole scheme about to fall on our heads.
The judge thinks that Carol won't bother us here at San Carlos.
The judge is too dumb to know what Carroll's going to do. He isn't leaving us alone for nothing.
Yeah? How about the Castilla girl? She's been seen a dozen places lately. In Monterey yesterday.
Don't you suppose I'm having her watched? Well?
Here's that Castilla girl's at Monterey.
I know that.
But you don't know she's got the whole country aroused. They're meeting there now.
Senores, I have told you the situation. With my father and my brother murdered, there was no one left but a girl to appeal to you. To do everything in our power to make California safe for all our people. To fight for our liberty.
You have a plan, Senorita?
Yes, Dr. Semple. It is easy, but depends upon how you Americans feel toward our people.
Make no mistake about that. I have been a doctor here long enough to regard your people with respect. All of you are my California neighbors.
This crooked gang, Harris and his henchmen, are filled with racial hatred. They rob, raid, and plunder. You're right, Senorita. It is time to act. It's time we do something. Will you tell us your plan?
Yes. Delegates must be sent to Monterey from all parts of California. They can meet and take lawful means to make California a state.
California a state? Yes, she's right.
Acting together, we will show President Taylor and the American Congress that we have the right to be a state. Senores, we must rid ourselves of these criminals. Guadelupe-Hidalgo Treaty gives us the right to make our own laws, to protect us from these invaders who steal our land, profane our women, destroy our homes, and murder our families. No man is so weak as to stand by and see us suffer these violations. Will you have the splendid courage of my father and brother to fight for that which by natural law is our sacred right?
Bravo. So that's what she's doing. You left men to guard her?
3, and they got their orders.
Then that's it. We'll take the girl. She's important enough to stir up the people against us. She's important enough to trade with. That'll keep Carol out of our business.
Many times, I have urged El Capitan to drive carries from the San Carlos Hacienda. I am not certain if he's stubborn or has some great reason to hold us back.
Have you told El Capitan Carol how he feels?
I have tried, but he regards us as his men.
We are his men when he acts.
That is why I call you here. The time has come to fight.
What's a good wage, Juan?
Captain Carol is not a coward, but we have the right to know. Why we waste time? We will go to Encinas to demand his confidence.
Your coming here made it easy for us to detain you. Senorita, there's nothing personal in this, just a matter of business.
I figure we can strike a bargain with that captain now.
You're just 1 week late in your figuring. I'd like to take you to your old home, but I can't have you there when Carol comes to see us. So I'll have the boys here take you to a safer place we use. That way.
You don't need to worry about us, lady. Our weakness is liquor.
And that's our situation. To openly attack Harris would defeat our purpose. We have every reason to believe he's only the tool of others. We've got to find out who's behind him.
Capitan! Look! Pablo! He's shot. I found him outside, Capitan. He was trying to get off his horse to come to you.
What happened, Pablo? Here, put him over here. Pablo, speak to me.
You, Capitan. Bueno.
Senorita Paula?
Harris. He get her. I try. Harris, he shoot me.
Pablo, where did he take her? Speak to me. Juan.
Sí, Capitan.
We're going to San Carlos.
Muchachos, vámonos a San Carlos.
Sí. Capitan Carel?
I am General Vallejo. Senorita Castillo and her major domo have disappeared. We have searched everywhere.
Harris shot Pablo and captured her.
You know this?
Yeah, Pablo told me just before he died. That means Harris is holding her as a threat, to dictate terms.
And I am ready to join forces with you, Capitan.
Hurry your men to San Carlos. I'll meet you there.
See him any better now?
Yeah, they're getting closer.
They're getting pretty close, and Carol's leading them.
If I don't come back in 15 minutes, you know what to do.
I better come with you.
No, I'd better go alone.
But, senor, suppose they shoot you. Then what do we do?
Then the job is yours.
Carol's coming. Alone.
Where'll I tell you? You let him in.
I want to see Harris.
You got any guns on you? I thought so. Over there.
You didn't waste any time coming to get my terms.
I'm not interested in your terms. I came to give you mine.
I've planned mine very carefully. And, Carol, you're too smart not to listen. And here they are. Give me 1 week to close up my business, and you'll have that senorita back safe and sound. Me and my men will leave here for good.
And the people behind you will send others just like you. Harris, here are my terms, and you'll take them. 6 hours to return Miss Castillo unharmed, and another of your men, all of them, to get started out of this country.
You're in no position to dictate.
I have you completely surrounded, outnumbered. You're in no position to refuse.
Why, I don't even have to let you leave here.
Remember, the time is 6 hours.
And I have the girl in a safe place, a long way from here. You remember that.
But that doesn't mean that you're in a safe place.
Smart guy, huh?
He's safe.
I'm not so sure, Juan.
Get to your places! Believe me, take some of the men and attack from the other side.
Si, senor.
Right on our hand you've been looking for.
Vamos!
The horses here.
Look, General Vallejo. We are glad we get here in time, Captain. We will help you.
Looks like we're going to have to rush some. Shooting's died down.
They might be just waiting.
There goes Harris. No.
You are right. He may need us. Come.
Endicott and the judge have Paula Castillo over at the Parado Ranch. Juan, you come with me.
Carol, you're badly hurt.
Bullet just grazed my ribs. I can ride all right.
Why, let me see the wound. Grazed? Why, it looks like a plow went through. Able to ride for a month.
I must.
No, you can't.
Si, Capitan. We'll take Miss Castillo ourselves to the San Carlos.
Yes, si, Capitan. Now be reasonable.
I'm John Carroll.
Governor John Carroll, you have been elected the first civil governor of the state of California. What is your message to the people?
Tell them Senorita Paula Castillo will be the First Lady of California.
Muchachos, atención. And what does the señorita say?
Tell them I accept with pleasure. John, you have done more than President Taylor promised us. He sent the right man.
We've only started. Someday, President Taylor's vision of this land will come true. He said there would be many states, and great cities, and great industries, and harbors for world shipping.